Sergeant Dog here, sports fans. So my opinions are my own, and I own them, and they are not affiliated with any other organization. Sergeant Dog, out. Sergeant Dog here, sports fans. So this was a tough loss for the Dogs. Feel sorry for Samuel because he really pitched a good game until the monsoon set in. The first inning, he struck out the side. The second inning, he ended up just throwing 6 pitches. So after 2 innings, he had thrown 20 pitches and 16 were strikes. The third inning, it's a very good team they were playing, and they hit him a few times. They got the bases loaded, but they only scored 1 run, and he struck out the last batter. Okay, and then, come along the 4th inning, and the bottom fell out. For whatever reason, they had him out there playing in the rain, which I thought was very risky. Somebody could get hurt. It's really rough on pitchers when it's raining because the ball is slick. You can't control it. So, that game does not define Samuel. You look at the first 2, even the 3rd inning, and that's how you define Samuel. What happened after that is unfortunate that had to end up that way. So but that's baseball. That's the thing. That's baseball. So what you got to do, Samuel, is you got to just put that behind you. Put that. I know it's hard, but you got to put that 4th inning behind you, and just shelve it somewhere, and just focus on getting your control. Work on your control. Work on your breaking ball. Come back and battle again. That's the way it goes in this game. So, and I'm sure you can do it. So this is the lead in to the replay. And I'm making a few comments along the way. So it was really an interesting game. There was some really good play in there by our guys that I point out, and you'll see. Man, we got a good team. It was just unfortunate what happened tonight. So I'll be back in a sec.
I'm not going to – I'll tell you how I really feel because – nobody really cares.
That's right.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. For the best there.
Good temperatures, too.
No balls, 2 strikes to Seabolt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 gone in the top of the – gets a sign from Eli, comes from the stretch. The pitch. Call, right. Strike 1. Out high, little bit high, outside corner.
Yeah, if he's going to give that, that's good.
Do it.
That's good. He's right on the line now.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung and missed. That breaking ball sunk down and disappeared.
It's a sharp breaking curveball. Let's say we got the Raiders now.
Raiders, and Raiders.
Raiders later, and Raiders later.
First pitch on the way. Swung and missed on an inside pitch, 0-1 the count.
Man, he went right past that bat. The hitter swung right through it.
1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch from Formby. Swung and missed. 1-2. And again, it was the same pitch he swung through on the first pitch that he saw.
It was. He's got that inside low pitch working for him.
Austin McCabe, the DH. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for North Forsyth. The kick and the pitch. Got him swinging for strike 3.
All right.
And the inning is over. 2 left aboard for the Raiders here in the inning.
So in that inning, Samuel pitched, or he threw 14 pitches. 12 were strikes, and he struck out the side. I'll be back. So what you're going to see here is a great at-bat by Dillon. He got down, no balls and 2 strikes, and then fended off 3 strikes, foul balls, to stay alive. He worked the count to full and then drew a walk. Heck of an at-bat right here. And it just shows you how good he is, really, how disciplined he is. Just check it out.
Dylan Cup will lead it off here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to him, inside corner fastball, called strike.
Yep. You know, Dillon is about to head to Mississippi State. They've got a pitcher over there that throws left and right, Andrew.
Ambidextrous.
And he throws in the 90s.
Wow.
Both sides. He switches up in the middle of an inning.
Is that even legal to do in baseball? I know you can.
I guess it is. I have to look it up, but
I've heard of switch hitters, not switch pitchers.
yeah.
Here's the 0-1 to Dillon. Dillon hits one foul back behind us. It's 0-2 now. Lots of scouts, I'm sure, are here tonight. There seems to be everywhere we go.
Yep. There's a party everywhere we go.
North Forsyth wearing the purple jerseys. Black letters and numbers, white pants. Seartown, as we mentioned, in their red tops and the gray pants with the red stripe down the side. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Dillon. Off-speed pitch, he fouled away, he fouled it off. Dylan Cup, the shortstop.
From this distance.
The 0-2, fouled away again.
That's 5 pitches and 5 strikes.
So this guy's throwing at least in the upper 80s. No balls, 2 strikes. To Dylan Cup, the leadoff man.
Oh, good eye.
Low and away, ball 1.
Yep. He tried to get him to go fishing in, Andrew. But
He said
Dillon,
the fish aren't biting today.
That's right. Dillon is much too wise.
The count,
much too disciplined.
the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Popped up and foul again. 1-2 the count to Cup. Adams comes set. The delivery is inside and back to the backstop to even the count up at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, here we go.
The pitch. Low and away to fill the count.
He has worked it full.
Dylan Cup, I tell you, just his discipline.
Fought off 4 strikes to get it to 3-2. Atlanta.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4 inside.
Yes, sir.
Dylan
Yes,
Cup
sir.
will head to first base after drawing an impressive walk here in the bottom half of the first. And that will bring up the aforementioned Xavier Holiday.
So I don't usually do walks, but I felt like that one deserves some attention due to the discipline and just sheer talent of Dillon.
No score, bottom of the first inning. Pitch to
There
X,
goes,
runner
there
goes,
goes.
swing and a miss, and
Nope,
no throw.
No throw.
He's got it stolen.
He slid all the way past the back.
Barrow, who picked up his first home run of the year, that opposite field shot to right against North Atlanta. Now here it's a bit harder to hit a home run. The fence is, I'd say, 8 feet maybe plus all the way around, and then they've got that batter's eye. It's 385 straight away, 320 down the lines.
So power alleys are probably about 345, 350.
Cup at second, the pitch to Eli. Swing and a miss. Ball was in the dirt, and he's going to head toward third, and no throw.
Yeah.
And
runner at third.
a very, I'd say a very graceful slide there by Dylan Cup into Curry out there in left field making the play. It's, being in the low 50s, kind of a change, definitely a change of pace. That one just missed outside ball 2.
Good eye.
And I tell you, Adams wanted that pitch. Of course, Matthews bats from the left-handed side of the batter's box, so what he's been throwing to the right-handed batters on the outside is now more of an inside pitch, of course. Here's the 2-0. Almost hit him inside.
Wow.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did. It did. All right.
So a 2-out hit batsman. Each side has one. I remember they took him out.
Yeah.
They pinched run for
Pinch
him in
run
the
for him, that's right.
North Atlanta game. There's another pitch inside ball one. He might be having a little bit of trouble gripping the ball with it being as wet as it is out there.
That would not surprise me.
1 ball, no strikes.
Gaylord Perry would love this. He wouldn't have to worry about the he'd know how to work it.
Here's the 1-0. Swung and missed.
Good cut. A little bit high.
Threw that one 81 miles per hour. Courtesy run. Of course, he can also pitch as well. We haven't seen him pitch this year. 1-1 is a balk.
Okay. So I missed it. Oh, he pumped. What did he do?
They called the balk as he was right.
So would somebody else watch this and tell me exactly what this pitcher did to balk? He comes set, he stops. I mean, how long you got to stop? I mean, it's the other team, but I thought that was a bad call.
Before he threw the pitch, they said he was
Pumped it? Or what? I think gave a hand gesture like that.
Wells E5.
They're tough.
Formby back on the bump for the Dogs. First pitch.
Strike.
Steve Reich.
So how many pitches did he throw that second inning?
I'm not sure how many he threw in
You
the
got
inning.
a total
I can
there?
tell you how many he's got so far. He's got 20 pitches total.
He only threw 6 that last inning.
There's a
There's a
fly
base
ball
hit.
to center field, base hit. Formby will look to the
Oh,
they
they got
picked
him.
off. They're going to throw over to second base and
Got
got
him.
Yeah, one gone.
That crafty lefty.
2-0. Hit in the air and foul to the right side, 2-1.
This is the first hitter Samuel's been behind, isn't it?
Not much. I think he might have been behind maybe on one other hitter.
One other.
But he's been very efficient.
Yes, he has.
2 balls and 2 strikes. That was his 25th pitch. 20 of 25 have been strikes.
And here's where things start to go downhill. Slippery baseballs are risky. Yeah, to hitters mostly, and they will kill a pitcher's day. That's for sure.
First pitch to Seabolt will hit him on the back. And again, it's the wet baseballs I think that's causing this.
Check it, Blue. Make sure he's got a dry ball.
In fact, Eli is kind of talking with him a little bit, and they made second guy he's hit.
Both pitches just got away from him.
Formby ready to go. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
What
70,
a breaking ball.
70 mile per hour breaking ball for strike one. It's Holbrook now. Holbrook is 1 for 1 with a single. He had their first hit.
They're playing back for 2.
Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Shortstop and second base is at normal depth.
Yep, playing for 2.
Yep.
With 1 out, of course, you can play that normal infield defense. That one, a pitch in the dirt that he was able to check the swing on. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Said he didn't go.
He did not. Honestly, I didn't think he did myself, but several Seartown fans thought otherwise. A ball and a strike with 1 out, and the base is full of Raiders. 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball and a beauty. Strike 2.
Oh, what a pitch.
That curve. Samuel Formby, the sophomore. 1-2 pitch.
Oh,
Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is in.
they got
They're gonna throw.
Oh, we got
home.
2 at third. We got 2 at third.
Yep, they can get him on a run down.
right,
Now
that's
what you
right.
got to watch
Chasing
for is
the
the
third.
runner at third. And the runner will try to score if they not pay attention. They will get the base runner
at first.
So they got him.
Yep.
And that is out number 2.
Yep. So they had the runner at first.
The coaching's coming out in you. I hear that.
I know. I'm on the field telling them what to
do. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
Yeah.
They get the runner at second, so they run him down there. It is a base hit, and then they get the runner leading off the bag at second. That's a big second out.
It is.
It is a 1-0 lead now for North Forsyth. And now McCabe, the batter. Runners at the corners now. Formby with a pitch. Fouled away off the netting on the right side. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's a foul ball. Strike 2. The throw short hopped the bag at second. And Dillon, of course, stopping it from going into the outfield. Time called very late. Formby was already in his windup.
Yeah, I don't think Blue should do that. If he's in his windup, he should be able to go ahead and pitch. That's just me.
You won't see that much in the majors this year because of the new rules. Mm-hmm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Formby delivers.
Yes.
Ball 2, bit low.
Yep.
Up here it looks great, but down there it's a bit low.
Yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at second and third, a run in for North Forsyth. Here's the pitch. Tapped foul at the plate. Another 2-2 count. Been a long third inning for Formby.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Rick Baxter tells me that Britt is supposed to pitch the first game tomorrow.
Okay.
That's the plan, at least. So we'll likely see him in action on the first of 2. 2-2 pitch. Swung and missed for strike 3. They're going to have to throw him out at first, and they will, and that'll be it. With the bases loaded and only giving up 1 run, that's not too bad.
Hey, I'm happy. It was pretty good.
Bottom half of the third coming up. It's North Forsyth 1 and Cedartown nothing. 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Okay, I originally thought it was the 3rd inning when it started raining, but I was wrong. It was the 4th. So sorry about that. I'm 64, so sometimes I forget. But I was reminded and just wanted to eat some crow about that one, but it doesn't change how this game turned out due to the bad conditions, because they just only gave up 1 run and the bases were loaded. As a matter of fact, I believe Samuel struck out the last batter. So after this next half inning is when the rain starts, and that's when it really starts to go downhill. So I'll be back shortly.
Runner as well. So Adams will have to pitch from the stretch here with Allen on at first. Still sprinkling rain out there. He's probably going to do that all night long. Here's the pitch.
So this was great thinking on Dillon's part to create a diversion, knowing that Ace has got the steal sign to go to second. Just amazes me. Okay, we're playing the 6-18, but we got some bite ins, and you're going to see it right here. They're going to manufacture a run, old style, 1 base at a time, and it's pretty impressive. Watch this.
He's going to walk over to third base to give Coach Johnson a pump and head back over. Strikes. Ace Allen, the runner at second, as you can see him in your screen if you're watching online. The 2-2 pitch. That's a wild pitch back to the backstop, and Ace Allen will be at third with nobody out. And it's a full count now to Cup. That might have been the wetness because the rain is coming down once again.
Tough conditions.
And again, 3-2 to Dylan Cup. He's been here before in this game. And he hits one on the ground towards second base hit. Cedartown has tied the ball game. Dylan Cup with an RBI single to right. And we are tied 1-1. Dylan Cup doing what Dylan Cup does. And that's getting the big hits when it counts.
That's a good call by Blue.
The throw had him beat plenty of time. His foot just came off the bag.
Well, it was a good scoop, good snag, short hop, in between hop.
The umpires are going to discuss it here. I think the North Forsyth coach was asking for an appeal.
Well, I hope you saw the same thing I did.
Normally, you don't get calls changed like this. Very rarely does that happen. Now, I say that, and it gets changed. We'll see what happens, though.
It's a lengthy conversation.
It is lengthy. He's out.
Yes. Oh, no.
They called him out.
Oh, no.
He's out. That is the call.
No.
So they changed the call. As I said, I spoke it into existence.
Man.
We head now to the top of the fourth inning, and it's a 1-1 tie.
Had me fooled.
Back after this 60-second break.
Okay, you just saw part one. This is part two in the monsoon.
We are back as we head to the top half of the fourth inning. The rain is pouring once again, and you can hear it.
It's a monsoon right now.
It's a monsoon. It seems like it's one little cell after another, but this looks to be the last one on the radar.
I don't like the way that ball left Samuel's hands.
Yeah, it's and even the throw down to second base was kind of slipped out of the hand.
He don't need to pitch that ball. Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's gonna get another one.
Yeah. And you better hurry up.
It is this little cell right here. It's small, but
yellow.
it's yellow. You'd have to have your wipers on full blast to get around this one. And look at the shot from center field camera. Holy smokes!
And now it's pouring rain.
I never played in a ball game like this.
The pitch.
High
away ball one. He can't grip the ball.
No, he can't grip the ball. Come on, this is going somebody will get hurt.
It is raining harder than it's rained all night.
It gets to a point where you got to think about the safety of these ball players.
It is coming down a pouring out there. Rain in buckets. 1-0 pitch.
No, he can't.
Ball two.
He can't throw a strike. The ball's slipping out of his hand. Come on.
And again, this rain right here will be over with. In fact, the umpires are going to talk about it. They may send them into the dugout.
Just go to the dugouts, wait for the rain to stop.
And it'll be over with in just a few minutes. It's literally just a small cell that's just right on top of us. It's not even raining in Cartersville. Cartersville's just up the road from here, less than 7 or 8 miles from here. It's not raining a drop there, but right on top of us is a pretty heavy little rain shower, and it'll be with us for the next few minutes or so.
So the problem now is Samuel's behind 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah.
Through no fault of his own.
Yep. So one would think they're not going to do it because of the rules, but never should have really started the inning to begin with.
No.
Just the way the conditions were. Coaches are out there to talk with the umpires. My guess is this would be just a
delay.
Just a slight delay. They wouldn't cancel the game, not at this point. It's a close game. It's a 1-1 game. Very good ball game going on. 2 great pitchers out there battling it out. This is what you want to see in this showcase tournament here, Georgia Dugout Club showcase at Lake Point. And there's all kinds of great high school teams around here that are competing.
Cedartown manufacturing the run.
Yeah, and we've done that this year a lot. You know, Kelly, we've We've manufactured runs. Cedartown plays so well in the fundamentals.
They do. I've watched 5 games on video. I break these games down, and I have never seen a more sound high school team fundamentally that they are.
Definitely the most fundamentally sound Cedartown team I have seen. I'll have to go all the way back to that 2016 team that went to the Final Four. And, when Jamie Newsom was on with me in the North Atlanta game, we were talking about it because his son, and they're going to send him back out there. Really? Okay. I think it's starting to lighten up a bit.
Okay, it's been about 2 minutes, and the rain is still coming down, and our guys are going back out there.
And something tells me that they
in the rain.
are under orders from somebody else around here.
It's possible. Something down the line. So it's still a 2-ball, no strike count.
Yeah, they should take those off.
But they won't.
No.
2-0 pitch.
Look.
Bounced it up there. 3 balls and no strikes.
Somebody come tell me what's going on. Yeah, they just walked on the field. The coach just said it was pouring.
So, yeah, we overheard a conversation. Another team just walked off the field, and I got to tell you, I can't blame them. Not in these conditions.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, the game started
in regular
in the first inning.
In regular conditions, this is not Samuel Formby.
No, absolutely not.
Curry is the one who walked just then.
He hasn't walked a pitcher on 4 straight pitches all year.
No, it's first time. Here's Glennon. Curry at first base with nobody out. Formby the pitch.
Oh,
inside again, ball 1. He's missed with 5 straight. And Eli will head to the mound.
Get him a dry ball, Eli. You don't have to throw that wet ball.
Still raining, but again, it is backing up some. Yeah. I'm wondering if they sent him to the dugout, but then they were told to go back out there, like you were saying, from somebody else. 1-0 pitch. Low and in, ball 2. He's consistently missing the zone.
6 balls in a row. So in this weather, it's worse on pitchers than anybody.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt. Because you have to so precisely grip the ball and has to come out of your hand a certain way. Pick-off attempt over at first, runners back safely. And being a former pitcher, no one knows that better than you.
No. Mm-mm. That ball gets slick. It is. You can't control it. I mean, it's just not possible. Unless you're Gaylord Perry.
Right. When you appeal a play and you go to New York, it's kind of a robot.
Yeah.
There's a call. Strike 0-1 the count.
There you go, buddy. That's what it took. Just get him settled down. Yep. Get back to business here. Rain has slacked off tremendously.
In fact, it's about to stop.
Yep.
This is Billy Mason, the catcher.
Turn around the bunt.
And he takes
What did he say?
a strike. I think he says I think he must have hit his bat.
I thought it did too. It was a foul ball. Oh, wait a minute. Did he have 1 strike or 2 strikes on him?
There's already 1 strike.
Just 1, yeah.
Nothing in 2.
Yeah, he won't be bunting now.
No, not with 2 strikes.
I would be surprised. Runners on first and second.
Here's the 0-2, squares to
Oh,
bunt
he did.
again, and he does. Lays it down the left side and picked it up, throw to first.
Oh, yes.
He got him at first base. What a play. Eli Barrow had to get up from the ground and slipped over when he was throwing to first base. The leg came off the bag to catch it, but back down in time to get the out. Runners move up to second and third, but a great play all around for the Dogs infield.
He jumped out like a cat.
3 balls and no strikes. Pitch from Formby. Ball 4 upstairs. That is the third walk of the inning.
Very uncharacteristic of the young Southpaw.
See, Formby came in. He only had 8 balls thrown in the entire
the early
in the early innings. Now he has 55 pitches, 34 strikes. Still not a terrible ratio, but considering how it was beforehand, just unfortunate the way that the conditions have impacted.
The timing of the rain.
Here's the 0-1 from Formby.
Oh, good pitch. Oh, you called that a ball?
Did he go? They called it a ball. He did not go on the swing. 1-1 the count. Looked like a strike.
I
to
thought
me.
he'd call it. The heck was swinging at it.
So your town fans barking at the home plate umpire.
I'm going to open my window up in just a minute.
Samuel steps off the rubber.
That runner's not getting much of a lead over there right now.
I'm guessing he's not one of their fastest runners.
I don't think Samuel feels comfortable out there right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
There you go.
There's a called strike 2 inside corner.
That'll bring him back around right there. It's times like these you just have to work through it.
One ball, 2 strikes. And Formby delivers. Line drive, right field, base hit. It's 3-1. And the runner will stop at second base. The ball gets away, but backed up there by Formby.
Where he was supposed to be.
Where he was supposed to be. North Forsyth 3, Cedartown 1. And still only 1 out in the inning. Formby had the bases loaded back in the 3rd inning when we gave up the 1 run, but we've given up 2 here in this 4th inning. And still not over with yet. Seabold the batter. And Seabold is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Formby kicks and fires. Over his head for ball 1.
Yeah, I thought that was going to hit him.
If Samuel can't reel this in, we might be seeing a visit from Coach Gavin Johnson, too.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 1-0. Sky deep to the right side, but well foul.
And well hit.
It was well hit. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I don't know where it landed out there.
Looks like it landed in the sidewalk that's between fields 11 and 12.
Yeah.
12's over there, 11 is here. Pitch. Off-speed pitch hit toward left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Picked up. The throw will come toward 3rd. The bases will be loaded.
I thought he might be able to get to that one, but he couldn't. Okay.
And he acted like he had a beat on it, just so the runner had to pause going from 2nd to 3rd. So the bases are loaded here in the 4th with 2 runs already in and still only 1 out. The Raiders have 7 base hits already, and I think about 5 of those have been in this inning.
Yes.
4 or 5.
So if you're familiar with the term hanging breaking ball, well, that's what happened right here. Fortunately, it was a line drive that was hit to Dylan, and Dylan made the catch, but this is just a result of what Samuel's been through, trying to get his confidence back
Line drive to shortstop,
from the
and
deluge.
he'll fake the throw. Great job there by Dylan Cup to stab that hard line drive there from Duckwell.
Out of all the spots you could be in as a pitcher, this is probably the toughest. 2-0 with the bases loaded.
Conventional wisdom would tell you have to throw a strike here.
Oh, you got to throw a strike. That's right.
But the batter knows that too. The 2-0, and it's high, ball 3. Now you definitely have to throw a strike.
Yep. And something tells me he's going to have the green light. It would be foolish not to give it to him.
The way things have been going in this inning, I would tend to agree with you. 2 outs, 3 balls, no strikes. The base is loaded. Two runs in. It's a 3-1 lead for North Forsyth, and the pitch, ball 4. It's now 4-1. Bases loaded, walk, and that might be. They might let him go one more. I don't know. I don't see Coach Johnson out of the dugout yet.
This, I know this has got to be frustrating to go through what he went through at the start of this inning.
Well, what Samuel's got to do? First off, Constable, rather McCabe, the batter, he has to shake off this inning. First the pitch.
Good pitch.
Call strike on the outside
Good
corner.
pitch.
Oh, and won the count. What he's got to do is he's got to shake it off. He can't let it affect
That's right.
him.
That's
How
right.
many pitchers do you know, even at the major league level, who've been pounded,
Yes.
and it destroyed their career? Right field and down for a base hit. It's going to go to the corner. That's going to empty the bases. Picked up there in the corner. It goes out of play. It's out of play, so it's only going to score 2. It's a double.
That was a gift.
That's got to be a ground rule double. So it's only going to plate 2 runs.
That's right. That's right. You got to go back.
Most definitely a gift.
So is the score 6-1 now? I'm having a hard time.
It is 6-1, yes. On my screen, 6-1. So the way it is here, there is in the corner where the foul pole is, and now Coach Johnson's out of the dugout. Looks like he's going to pull the plug on Formby, who deserved a much better fate.
Yes, he did.
But down the lines, there is no fence.
It's open.
It's open.
Yeah.
It's open out there. You can, if you're walking around on the outside of this fence, you can walk into the field of play. It's that way on every field here, and it just bounced out there. So Formby is done. Formby, as we mentioned before, again, just a tough time with it, having to deal with the elements. It just so happened the worst of the rain came down in this one.
Matthew Hensley out there on the mound.
So Hensley will get the call to the bullpen, and we'll take this time out.